On the board of Latinos for Trump, a surrogate and advisor to the 20 campaign. Yeah, Latinos for Trump. He appointed a White House commission on Hispanic prosperity. The White House commission was launched in the Rose Garden, and how many of you have heard of Goya Foods? Alright, that's what you heard, because our dear friend declared that President Trump was a blessing. When Bob Inouye did that, the left went berserker. How can President Trump be a blessing? He said it was a blessing to have him as president. And immediately, Ocasio-Cortez called for a boycott. I tell you what, the next month, Bob told me, because I was a few feet away from him in the Rose Garden when he said that, and we were both being commissioned to this White House official commission. The next month, Bob told me that Ocasio-Cortez, Alexandria, was named Employee of the Month. Because all the food went off the shelves thanks to her boycott. That's what happens when patriots begin to engage. And that's happening now more than ever. Now, as a member, and of course, we're still intact. I have the status, massive background checks and so forth. I already had all that done, but I had to go through it again. And I got the title of SGE, Special Government Employee. Let me tell you what's special about it. There's no pay. Just lots of scrutiny. And the opportunity for them to FOIA, if they will, Freedom of Information Act, any communication I have with any other commissioners. So we have to be very careful. It's a big headache. But President Biden has said, well, he hadn't said anything. We're just not doing anything. We're just ignored. But he's, I think, probably afraid to disband us because who's against Hispanic prosperity? So I want to say, as a member of the White House Commission on Hispanic Prosperity, President Biden, if you're hearing or any of your friends are hearing, I call on you to put together an international coalition to stand down against the Cuban army oppressing innocent Cubans. Communism is a failed state. Took them a whole week after all the suppression going on. People brutal. But in this country, you go set buildings on fire, loot stores, take over city blocks, and even rape and kill and protest, and nothing happens to you. These are innocent people with no weapons, no violence, and they're being brutalized, imprisoned, and disappeared just 90 miles off our coast. So I want to ask you, is we're at the very beginning of this 2-day meeting, and unfortunately I have to get back. So I want to ask you, what do you expect to get from this meeting, these 2 days? What do you expect? I want to submit to you, lift your vision higher. I want you to ask God to give you an encounter with Him. For He is able to do exceedingly and abundantly more than you could ask or think. So let me talk to you about expectation very quickly. Let me make my speech a legal speech as a pastor. I'm going to quote the scripture.